Hi and Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh to everyone. I am Nurain binti Muhammad Amin and my metric number is I191-03637. In this presentation, I will discuss about Chapter 2, Global E-Business and Collaboration, which is I got the subtopic 2.4, What is the role of the information system function in a business? Okay, firstly, I'm going to present about the information systems department. We have seen that businesses need information systems to operate today and that they use many different kinds of systems. But who is responsible for running these systems? Who is responsible for making sure the hardware, software, and other technologies used by these systems are running properly and are up to date? And users manage their system from a business standpoint, but managing the technology requires a special information systems function. Firstly, programmers. The programmers are highly trained technical specialists who write the software instructions for computers. Secondly, system analysts. System analysts constitute the principal liaisons between the information systems groups and the rest of the organizations. It is the system analyst's job to translate business problems and requirements into information requirements and systems. Thirdly, information system managers, as we know, it is leaders of teams of programmers and analysts, project managers, physical facility managers, telecommunication managers, or database specialists. There are also managers of computer operations and data entry staff. Also, external specialists such as hardware vendors and manufacturers, software firms, and consultants frequently participate in the day-to-day operations and long-term planning of information systems. Next, as we know, in many companies, the Information Systems Department is headed by a Chief Information Officer, CIO. The CIO is a senior manager who oversees the use of information technology in the firm. Today's CIOs are expected to have a strong business background as well as information systems expertise and to play a leadership role in integrating technology into the firm's business strategy. Large firms today also have positions for a Chief Security Officer, Chief Knowledge Officer, Chief Data Officer, and Chief Privacy Officer, all of whom work closely with the CIO. Then, I will share with you other senior positions. Okay, firstly, Chief Security Officer, CSO, is in charge of information system security for the firm and is responsible for enforcing the firm's information security policy. Sometimes, this position is called the Chief Information Security Officer, CISO, where information system security is spread from physical security. The CSO is responsible for educating and training users and information system specialists about security, keeping management aware of security threats and breakdowns, and maintaining the tools and policies chosen to implement security. Secondly, Chief Privacy Officer, CPO. Information system security and the need to safeguard personal data have become so important that corporations collecting vast quantities of personal data have established positions. The CPO also is responsible for ensuring that the company complies with existing data privacy laws. Thirdly, Chief Knowledge Officer, CKO, is responsible for the firm's knowledge management program. The CKO helps design programs and systems to find new sources of knowledge or to make better use of existing knowledge in organizational and management processes. Okay, finally, Chief Data Officer, CDO. This is responsible for enterprise-wide governance and utilization of information to maximize the value that organization can realize from its data. The CDO also ensures that the firm is collecting the appropriate data to serve its needs, deploying appropriate technologies for analyzing the data, and using the results to support business decisions. These positions arose to deal with the very large amounts of data organizations are now generating and collecting. Besides, what is end user involvement in management information systems? These users are playing an increasingly large role in the design and development of information systems. In the early years of computing, the information systems group was composed mostly of programmers who perform highly specialized but limited technical functions. Today, a growing proportion of staff members are systems analysts and network specialists, with the information systems department acting as a powerful change agent in the organization. The information systems department suggests new business strategies and new information-based products and services and coordinates both the development of the technology and the planned change in the organization. Here we go to organizing the information system function. A very small company will not have a formal information systems group. It might have one employee who is responsible for keeping its network and applications running, or it might use consultants for these services. Larger companies will have a separate information systems department, which may be organized along several different lines, depending on the nature and interests of the firm. Our learning track describes alternative ways of organizing the information system function within the business. The question of how the information system department should be organized is part of the larger issue of IT governance. IT governance includes the strategy and policies for using information technology within an organization. It specifies the decision rights and framework for accountability to ensure that the use of information technology supports the organization's strategies and objectives. Okay, now that's all from me. Thank you so much for listening and for your attention. Bye. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.